Greetings, hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a quick review of the new Anna von Hausswolff album titled All Thoughts Fly. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy the video. This is the newest album from Swedish composer Anna von Hausswolff, who is known for her ability to seamlessly fit into a myriad of sounds ranging from art pop to ambient to dark wave to drone to experimental rock to neoclassical. And on her newest album, All Thoughts Fly, she continues to be ambitious with her musical endeavors, arranging, composing, and performing the entire album on just a pipe organ. I know Anna loves herself some pipe organ, but she is in a monogamous relationship with it on this album. So with that in mind, you might be assuming that this is a minimalist experience from Anna using one sole instrument, and on a literal sense, you would be correct. But after listening to the record, Anna does so much with what she has, it is crazy to think about how much mileage she got out of a pipe organ without the scenery growing stale. Almost the entirety of the album possesses this essence of a dirge, all in different fashions displayed in different tracks. The opening track, Theater of Nature, sounds like a cathedral funeral procession. I like how the organ notes start to wade and weave in and out of each other as the track builds up its atmosphere. The following Dolore di Orsini is structured with a slow, soft beginning that blossoms near the end of the track. The forlorn keys sound like foghorns, like it is being played during a Nordic procession where a fallen Viking is being floated down a river. SACRO BOSCO features this thick growling bass line that makes it feel like it's a sentient being, or at least I think it's a bass line. The composition further down the track introduces these mass arrays of light that burst through the sky before concluding with the growling rhythms presented earlier. Persephone uses a simplistic melody throughout its duration, but it continuously gives the track some meat on its bones by continuously adjusting the sonic atmosphere, mostly through permeation but also through extensive layering. In the cumulative final track, Outside the Gate for BURNA, there are so many familiar sounds that are borrowed from other tracks. The forlorn rhythms of DOLORE and Persephone with the drone and shining bursts of light from SACRO BOSCO. It gives the album a sense of unified finality, like all these different sounds and different settings, all of which are being tethered together thematically. There were two tracks that weighed down the experience for me, however. The track Entering wasn't all that great. It is a 2-minute track that is not given any time for it to stand on its own legs. It sounds rushed and underdeveloped, especially considering how the other tracks are given much more time to really establish themselves. And ironically, the 12-minute title track overstayed its welcome. The 7-minute build-up lacks a setting to give itself a foundation, so when it gets to the blindingly bright and ear-piercing strikes of light on the back end of the track, it's hard to tell or imagine what is trying to be emoted or represented. It ended up being a very amorphous composition to me. Overall, I think this is a good album. I don't think this is one of Anna's best, because while I did give her credit for her ability to expand upon the pipe organ in ways that I have rarely ever heard, I personally long for her previous material that contain a lot more moving parts to them. But again, this was really enjoyable for me. I definitely felt some dread that juxtaposed with the bleak sense of optimism. I am really interested to see what Anna does next. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know down below, and I will leave it at that. I'd give it a